Cancer, welcome to your reading. This reading will be about the last moments that Pluto is in Capricorn and how you are in the moment in your journey where you are at and what's the next step is about and what influenced your journey right now. And we'll see, this card wants to come out, and that's beautiful, fitting for Cancer. That's the ocean of emotion. And that's understandable too, because Mars is in your sign right now. So that's in the 28th. And the message is, explore the realm of your inner mystery and synergy with the cycles of life. You are, after all, made of over 70% water, salt water, that allows you to float, splash, and be buoyant in the sea of life. Allow the ocean to remind you of how vast, powerful, playful, and moody you can be. As the ocean is in constant motion and associated with the tides, it is a reminder of the ebb and flow of feminine energy. Consider your emotions to be your allies, informants, and friends. If you allow them, they will always lead to the most magnificent treasure chest at the bottom of your ocean floor. It's an intense journey, right? To be in this place where Mars is in opposition to Pluto right now, and Pluto was in opposition to your sign for the last 16 years. So that was an intense journey. And to be in this place where you are now is a beautiful place to be, because it allows you to express yourself fully as you want to express yourself. You moved beyond, and that's what this card in the Lenormand deck is about. It is the place where you moved beyond your own limitations and brought in the agency, and that's the divine masculine card for me. It's the energy of doing, and you brought into the place where you are right now. You brought into the emotions of the divine feminine at the same time as the masculine shows you what to do next. And so that's honoring yourself for being in this place where you allowed these things to come into your life. And that's the activation of the solar flares and the partnership house, the 7th house. It's coming your way. And this can be if you invited a masculine energy into your life. This is the promise that there will be a masculine energy heading your way and moving into the energy of relationship again. So it brings you the energy of the solar activation that comes with solar flares, gives us energy to move forwards. And that's the promise that there will be something in your life that's heading your way that will muddle up your emotions a little bit more, that gets you into the next phase of your life, allowing emotions to be there. And that's the untouchable is something like someone who doesn't allow emotions in their life. And maybe you were protective about your own emotions, right? This is the same. These are the same colors. That's interesting. And to be in this place where you thought you would be untouchable, and maybe you stepped away from being in relationships because you didn't want to. You had to deal with your own emotions first. But you did. And the next thing coming your way is stepping out of the place of the untouchable, because a storm is coming. And this is a storm card, right? So the storm is coming and getting you out of the place where you are untouchable. And then we have the fall. And the fall is like, for me, in this combination, it feels like it is like a trust fall. Allow yourself to fall into this place of being in a relationship again. That's interesting, because it's on the one hand, it shows us that you set yourself apart and put yourself in a place where you cannot be touched, and then there is something heading your way that is putting you in the place where you feel your emotions again, and where you can allow yourself to be in this ocean of emotion again. And there we have another beautiful masculine energy heading your way, and that's in the combination with a Father of Cups. That's someone who really knows, and I guess that this feels like a relationship reading. It feels like you are heading into a new area of your life where you can allow yourself to step into your own emotions again. And this can be a reliable person that comes your way. It doesn't have to be a male. It's not about gender. It is about a figure and a person that comes your way that has, on the one hand, that has the ability to be in a playful area. This is the Five of Wands, being in the playful fight, being a playful competition. This can be even a relationship in your workspace, where someone is able to be in a step out of this competition area, and to be self-reliant and in a stable position where they know what they want, and being in the place where they can give at the same time, from this place of masculine energy, to give and to provide something that is important for you. And to be in this place, to allow yourself to fall, allow yourself to let yourself be in this place where you don't know where you're heading. That is a beautiful place to be, because that's the next step in your journey of your emotions. There is something really energizing heading your way that is in the area of relationship and in collaboration with other people. And combining the worlds, that's straddling the worlds, and that's beautiful, because it is the wandering between the realms, where you put yourself back out of the equation, being the untouchable and being the one who's not available for these oceans of emotions, because you had to deal with yourself. Now the storm is coming up, and that's where you are wandering between the realms of being the untouchable and being in the middle of the storm. And that's where you get your own energy, where you can experience yourself in a different way, because this is where you get yourself back. This is the part that you disowned, and this is a beautiful combination with the untouchable, because it's like the disowned self comes back, and you can create something with it, and this is like this tree is showing us that the roots that we want to grow into the earth, that stabilizes us in the vast ocean of our emotion, that stabilizes us and allows us to grow into the sky. That's what you learned, and you have to trust. That's really the one thing you have to do right now, to trust your own experiences, to trust your own growth, that you grow beyond yourself, that you won't get lost in the storm. You won't. You went beyond your own limitations, and you are able to walk between the realms and to walk between the worlds, between the loving energy that's coming your way and your rootedness in yourself and in your own world. And you can trust your own inner wisdom, your your experiences and the things that you accomplished in your life right now. This is where you can trust yourself. And there we have the Three of Hearts. And I will read it to you. Ancient goddess worshippers claimed that the creation of the universe stemmed from the mysterious rhythm and magic dance of the deep waters. Eastern mystics said that the true self, identical to the eternal dancing deity, resides in the cave of the heart. This connection between the heart and the higher self is an important facet in the evolving flow and harmony of life. In this card, a happy clam sends up bubbles of laughter as a buried treasure chest containing vast riches and jewels rests unopened. Two joyous sea beings frolic in the magical sounds emanating from the shell hub, played by the third sea being, a mermaid. Tantric traditions call rhythm the sound of power or the heartbeat of the absolute. This beating sound is perceptible when one plunges into the depth of consciousness. The Three of Hearts is a jubilant call, rousing in your spirit of play, imagination, and eternal friendship. As you discover the little child who resides in your heart, let your feelings bubble up. Let this child know how much it is loved and cherished. Honor the intimate dance that you and this child share. Some tears of joy may flow. This card may also signify a celebration or party. The number 3 symbolizes the coming together of friends and family. Beautiful. Cancer, your journey from the untouchable into the rooted one that is able to allow the feelings and the ocean of emotion to be there and not get lost in your own feelings, because you did the work. You did the work. Pluto opposite your sign, Pluto in your 7th house, it changed everything in your life. And now it's time to open up again and to allow the energies to come in, to be with you in a really balanced, beautiful relationship. Thank you so much, Cancer. That's lovely, and that's a beautiful reading, and thank you for being here. Thank you for liking and subscribing. That helps the channel a lot. Thank you so much for that, and I see you soon.